Hello and welcome back to Supernatural Scoop, where we explore the eerie, the mysterious, and the unexplained. And we have another listener story today. All right, my Supernatural squad, I'm Casey Wilson, and today we have a kind of scary story. It is scary. It could be, but it's very, very sweet at the same time. Today we have a suspenseful yet heartwarming tale about a husband's final message to his beloved wife. Settle in for the last love letter. Serena and Jake had just recently moved in to a charming little home that once belonged to an elderly couple, John and Margaret. The house was full of history and memories, but it wasn't long before strange things started happening. The couple purchased the house with most of John and Margaret's belongings still in there, as Margaret recently moved into a nursing home because she couldn't take care of the home or herself after her husband John had passed away. Serena and Jake spent the first couple days sorting through the older couple's possessions, deciding what to keep and what to donate. One evening, as Serena was organizing the attic, she came across an old rotary phone and, out of curiosity, decided to plug it in, even though the phone line had been disconnected for years. Here's where it gets weird. Later that night, the phone started ringing. She decided to answer the call, and she heard static and an old man's muffled voice. She couldn't make out anything what he was saying, though. The voice sounded desperate, but she couldn't make the words out. Serena was both scared and intrigued, and convinced someone or something was trying to communicate with her. The strange occurrences began to escalate. One morning, Emily found that the phone was off the hook, even though she had not touched it. Lights occasionally flickered, and some object moved on their own. Jake was a skeptic, and then started having his very own experiences too. One day, as Serena was cleaning and packing up more of the belongings in the living room, she got this eerie feeling and noticed the old photo of John and Margaret that was on the mantle was on the floor now. The photo frame had cracked, and behind that crack revealed a key taped to the back of the photo. Unsure of what it opened, Serena and Jake decided to further investigate. A few days later, Jake was in the basement organizing tools when he noticed an old toolbox that he hadn't seen before. Inside the toolbox, taped to the very top of it, was a note that said, "Find the desk." They searched the house high and low until they came across a dusty old desk in the attic. Using the key that they found behind the broken picture, they unlocked a hidden compartment in the desk. Inside, they discovered a weathered letter. As Serena read the letter out loud, she realized it was a love letter from John to Margaret from when he was in the war. In the letter, it was almost a proclamation of his undying love, but also everything that he had ever felt about her. It seemed final, but in the place that he was at, that's probably why. It mentioned how he cherished every moment with her, and that he would always be with her no matter what. Tears welled up in Serena's eyes as she felt the depth of love that John had and his longing to convey this beautiful message to his beloved wife. Serena and Jake decided to find Margaret, who was still living in a nearby nursing home. When they presented the letter to Margaret, her eyes lit up with recognition and joy, and reading that letter brought her immense comfort and peace, knowing that John would love her eternally. Serena and Jake knew that they brought closure to a beautiful love story that transcends time and space. A big thank you to our Supernatural Scoop listener, Serena, for sending that beautiful story in. Love really does transcend everything. I fully believe that. In the darkest points in our lives, know that love is right there with you in that moment. Thank you so much for tuning in to Supernatural Scoop. Have you ever experienced a ghostly message from a past loved one? Or a message from beyond? Comment below. Don't forget to send in your story to Supernatural Scoop. Direct message us or send us an email at supernaturalscoop@myyahoo.com. And do not forget to follow for more incredible tales. I'm Casey Wilson. Remember, turn the lights on, stay curious, and stay spooky. See ya.